questions?
Finally started shooting a little bit and it didn't last, but is it a sign that maybe you're getting ready to do something better?
Dave, we're going to do something better, but I'm not as much worried about us shooting as I am us playing. You know, we start the game, go the first 7 minutes, don't get one rebound. We start the game the first 7 minutes, and I don't know if we had a stop. I don't know if we had one stop. Then put ourselves in a big hole. So we've got to play. I mean, we're going to make shots. I mean, eventually we're going to make shots. My concern is when you don't play, you know, we haven't really competed. I thought we put some guys in today that competed. And I think we took some guys out today that wouldn't. So.
Were those moves as much from the competition standpoint? In the second half, you had kind of a smaller lineup. Was it matchup?
No, let me tell you what those moves from. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of watching guys stand around. I'm sick of watching guys not compete. I'm sick of guys missing shot after shot after shot, but never coming early, never staying late. Don't think about coming in on an off day. And then tell me they care. I haven't had guys like that before. I want some guys that care. If I get some guys that care, we'll you know, I got a great coaching staff. We'll coach them up. But my issue is more we haven't been my team. We haven't competed. We competed today. We don't score the last 4 minutes. We had a bunch of young guys out there that tried to catch up on one possession. You know, took some bad shots. We can fix that. We'll fix that. I mean, that's a lot easier to fix than guys stand around, watch the ball roll on the floor, and everybody else dive on and then stand there and watch. Upsets my stomach.
Coach, do you like when you go with a smaller lineup, do you get better ball movement, better?
We finish around the rim better. We finish around the rim better with a smaller lineup. I mean, it's a different way, but at least we can finish around the rim. We seemingly put more pressure on the rim. We get better perimeter shots as well.
And that kind of a situation where you're matching up with Michigan tonight, or is that something that you might? No,
it wouldn't have mattered. Yeah. It really wouldn't have mattered. I want to play guys that want to play. I want to play guys that want to get better. I want to play guys that'll put in time and care. Everybody's always a nice kid. There's a lot of those in the library. I didn't play them either.
Garen played 8 minutes tonight. Did plan to try to start working him in? Or?
Well, he didn't know what he was doing.
But
he didn't know what he was doing. His effort was fine. You know, they ball screened for about the last 30 minutes, and we've got to get him better at guarding ball screens. You know, it's like I told you guys. I mean, I'm working with some guys, you know, before that we thought we were going to play, and trying to get them better. Which, come to think of it, I probably should have just left him in there because we didn't guard him very well, no matter who was in there. Dom, I thought, did a much better job. Did a much better job. I thought he helped us on ball screens, but.
Coach, I know you said earlier in the week you hadn't seen much or any of Michigan at all, but playing against Burke for the first time, how smooth of a player do you see him as?
No, he's really good. He's really good. The truth is, though, we've made a lot of point guards look pretty good. And I'm not taking anything away from Trey. I love Trey. You know, I've known Trey since he's a little kid, so, you know, I think he's terrific. But for whatever reason, we made Pangos look pretty good at Gonzaga. We made Virginia Tech point guard look pretty good. He got 20-something. We had a tendency to make point guards look pretty good for whatever reason. But he is terrific. I tell you what's really good about him is what I try to show our guys on film. He makes the right pass. I mean, he goes 12 for 16, which I know, that's good. But what's really good about him is he passes the ball to the right guy. You know, the way they spread you, a lot of times, with a lot of guys, I was watching one of the prior games, and basically the other team was running pretty much the same stuff. And their point guard never threw the ball to the right guy. They had guys open, but he never got the ball to the right guy. And Trey gets the ball to the right guy seemingly every time.
Questions?
8 assists and no turnovers is a pretty good day's work, really. But he has the ball all the time too, you know what I mean, and rightfully so. That's good coaching, letting him have it.
Coach, with Dennis being a senior, is it more frustrating than it would be obviously if he was just kind of blending into the program at this point?
Was what more frustrating?
The fact that he didn't compete for that loose ball early in the second half.
Dennis hasn't finished anything around the rim, and we're not playing Dennis for his defensive ability, obviously. You just can't keep doing it. You know, you can't, and we can't gear a lot of what we do around somebody who's not going to finish. I love Dennis, and I want you to understand that I love Dennis. Dennis is one of my favorite guys of all time. I love him to death. I'm not sure I love anybody enough to lose for him. I don't know if I love my wife that much to lose for her.
Coach, is there anything that can be said about Eric's absence, not making the trip?
Yeah, well, Jason, I think I told you. I mean, our guys are going to do right. They're going to do right. You know, and it's going to be about we. It's never going to be about me. And I've left guys home way, way, way better than Eric Murray. Way better than Eric Murray I've left home. I sent a couple guys home after we got there a couple times that are way, way, way better than Eric Murray. So we're going to do the right thing. You know, this is to me, because this is my university. I love this university. You know, and we're going to do right. We're going to represent it the right way. We're going to do the right things. And if they don't do the right things, they're not going to play. I mean, it's really pretty simple. I mean, honestly, did we miss him? I don't think so. I don't think we did. And if he doesn't do it right in the future, we won't miss him in the future either. I mean, I kind of feel bad he's gone, but I'm not going to miss him. We're going to do right. And that goes for all of them.
Maybe I'm reading between the lines here, but you're talking about.
You always read between the lines, Mike. I mean, that's.
Thank you. But you're talking maybe 3 significant players, and then either moving on without him or changing the roles. That's one thing. But the way you change, as opposed to who you change. The way you play as opposed to who you play. Is that structurally different too?
Mike, since I've been here, we have had guys that were very committed to what we're doing. Joe Alexander, I mean, worked as hard as, you know, and I told you guys all along, you know, I was very impressed and very grateful to the Darius Nichols and Jamie Smulligans and those guys who bought in. I mean, they bought in from day one. And we're committed to doing what I wanted them to do. And then we lose Joe, and we lose Darius, and we lose Jamie, and Deshaun stepped up. And Wellington Smith got a whole lot better. But Mike, they were in the gym. They weren't hanging out on High Street. They weren't hanging out at some girl's house. They were in the gym. They were committed to what we're doing. And so we have 2 great years with Day. Alex Ruoff. I mean, I'm going, you know, I miss people, but those guys love being in the gym. And then we lose those guys. Kevin Jones loved being in the gym. Kevin Jones got screwed. He was the best player in the Big East. He worked. He was in the gym. There's no way that we'd have lost to Duquesne and Kevin Jones wouldn't have been in the gym all day. That's what I'm talking about, Mike.
Coach, I don't know if this is a fair question or not, but
Yours usually aren't.
how many guys do you have right now that are working hard? I mean,
I don't want to tell you who was in the gym, who wasn't in the gym. You know what I mean? But you can probably figure it out.
yeah, I mean,
You can probably figure it out.
I mean, you got a group. I mean, you got a,
Look at the minutes played. That'll help you.
Final question? Thank you, Coach.
Yes, ma'am.